Oh my god. It's Jeremy again. Jeremy, what are you
Yeah.
doing here? What are you doing here? Just kidding.
Well, I can tell you what. I've come here today because I'm pretty gosh darn excited, man. I hear that Kane's Guitar Works has loaned you a pretty cool new model that nobody knows about yet.
What? How did you know about that? How did I'm sorry.
I have lots of secret information.
What? What? Yeah,
Come on,
so
show me the goods.
yeah, you want to see it? You want to see it?
Oh yeah, I want to see it, man.
All right. Hold on a sec. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Check out this new guitar, man. Look at that.
And this is what I'm really excited about.
Yeah, me too. You know, yeah. So Kay's contacted me last year, asked me, you know, they got this new model, and if I'm interested to, you know, use it, make some video of it. So I was like, yeah, that'll be cool, right? You know, and actually, I saw this guitar at this guitar event called Guitar Lovers event in Tokyo, and I stopped by their booth and I checked out the guitar. It looks so cool. Um, so yeah, they you know, let me borrow this guitar for a few weeks, I guess. So it's so cool. I had a lot of time to play with it, and you know, it's really a nice guitar. Look at that.
You're so lucky. That's really cool of Kane's Guitar Works to do that too.
I
I
know.
tell you what, to trust you with their new like prototype model.
Yeah, yeah. This is cool because it says prototype in the back here. You know, it's so cool. Yeah. So this is gonna be released in April. So you know, let's talk about it. And I think you already know all the specs and stuff. So what do you think?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm super pumped about this guitar. I recently got the specs straight from Kane's Guitar Works, and it builds a lot, on what they were doing with the ST model and the traditional series. So it gives that really cool vintage traditional vibe in style. But I mean, it's anything but. It's a very modern, forward-thinking take on classic design.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, as you move the body around, I don't know if people can see on camera, but there's a lot of really neat body contouring.
Yeah,
It's not common on this body shape typically.
that part. Yeah.
Making it much more ergonomical to play, much more comfortable, and just fits to your body, rather than kind of works against you.
Oh, it
so
fits.
everything-
Fits perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
Especially for those who may have played that style body shape over
Mhm.
the years. It kind of typically will dig into your stomach or chest whenever you're playing it. That just really makes the experience playing guitar more natural, so you're not focusing on like adjusting it to get it comfortable,
Yeah.
and you can really just dig in and enjoy and just focus on the music.
Mm-hmm. So what? Like normal? I've never played a normal Telecaster. It doesn't have a contour.
Correct. Yeah. So I've actually owned a couple of them over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're neat, but to me they were always uncomfortable, unfortunately. So I ended up selling them off. But this is
Okay.
this is very cool because it's something that I'll consider, as a player, just for the comfort factor. Because you can get that vibe and that feel,
Mm-hmm.
without sacrificing comfort. So that's something I'm really excited about. That was a smart move on their part.
Yeah, but
additionally, I think they,
mhm.
additionally, I think they incorporated their neck joint,
Yeah,
custom neck joint with the neck of this model too, right?
yep.
Would you like to discuss all that a little bit?
Yeah, so this neck joint, you can see there's only like one bolt, you know. This is a neck joint based on Brian May's original guitar called Red Special. So it is the same concept how he made it, and just like the K's ST model that we have introduced last year. I think you'll see more detail in the video, but yeah, so it's pretty much the same. But this kind of the neck kind of goes, I guess, up to around this here. So it doesn't. It's more like a set. Yeah, it comes up to here. Yeah, so it's more like a set.
A very long tenon neck joint.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of makes the whole body, resonate well with the neck. It does actually.
Yeah, it's more like the neck's almost set and makes the body and neck resonate like it's one piece.
Yeah. So I think that's like the. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for stability's sake too, the way that it's bolted in that way, where it's a long tenon joint, you don't have to worry about shifting of the neck.
Yeah.
Either left or right. It just creates for a much more stable shooting and just more stability in the neck overall.
Yeah. I think that's a really cool. I mean, that's like the originality of K's Guitar Works, I guess, right? You know what I mean? It's like really cool. So yeah, this guitar, man, I've been playing it for a week now, and the body is a Honduran mahogany, neck is Honduran mahogany. So even though it's a TL look, I mean, it got two humbuckers, and it got even the trem, which I love. I love playing trem. I need this. I need this thing.
Oh yeah, you never really see that on a Kelly style guitar too. So that's a cool departure that you have some of those flexibilities for having some nuance in your notes.
Yeah, exactly. So so that's the thing. I mean, like it's really matched my style. It's like a really hard rock, heavy. I love it. I guess it's because of the material. They use mahogany. I love mahogany. Like most of my guitars are almost every guitar I own is mahogany body, and give this a great mid. Yeah, it's a great tone, and especially this is a really good mahogany called Honduran mahogany. It's really hard to get these days, right?
It's typically only used in higher quality builds, more expensive models, and I mean, K's spared no expense in making sure they use the best quality materials.
Yeah, so
I really like this natural finish on this model. You get to enjoy the rich color of the mahogany. It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about the neck, the fret scale.
Yeah, so the scale length on the traditional series so far, with the SD and the PL models, it's a 25-inch scale. So that's right in between, your typical Fender and Gibson scale, where you have 25.5 on the Fender side, 24 3/4 inches for the Gibson scale. K's decided to split right in the middle into the 25-inch. So it should feel comfortable to a lot of players, whether you're coming from, say, a more shorter scale or a longer scale. And I feel like typically a Fender scale is a little bit long,
Mm-hmm.
and it can feel a little bit more difficult to play
Mm-hmm.
because the strings are stretched along the scale.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very comfortable range. The 25 inch, I think it's a nice happy medium.
Yeah.
You can still say maybe do lower tunings, for instance.
Mhm.
The strings don't get too floppy, but it's still long enough, that you can use thinner strings and it's not going to be hard.
Yeah. Exactly. It's I can play really fast with this guitar. I did use this guitar for my guitar solo video. I hope if you're interested, check it out too. But I might have it at the very end of this video. But yeah, it was so smooth, so easy to play for me. Especially I got a small hand, so. But yeah.
Oh yeah, and Hayes is using Descar frets, right?
Yeah.
Now, to your hand, do they feel like they're maybe a medium or a jumbo, or where do they kind of fall?
Well, it looks like a really slim fret to me. Yeah. So for me it was perfect. It doesn't look like a jumbo huge fret, Yeah, so for me it's like it's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people I know back in the 80s and early 90s were all into jumbo frets. I guess because basically the frets made the string set up so long that it felt like there was no wood underneath, right? The only trouble with it is, whenever you run your hand up and down the neck, your hands get stuck. It's like you can feel like all the bumps are going up because the pressure is so big. With a medium, size fret, you don't notice that as much. It's more streamlined. It's easier to slide up and down, just instructive.
Exactly.
And on a traditional style instrument like that, that's kind of cool to see that you kind of cut through that. The shape and maybe like a medium fret versus like a bigger jumbo fret.
Yeah, exactly. I was able to like fly around, the fretboard, tapping around, and it's like, oh, this feels so good, man. All right. What? So, what else? I guess we should talk about their original pickup. I am hungry.
drive your life.
Yeah.
So that was something really interesting upon learning about their pickups. Yeah, they are a very high quality, more moderate to low output big and humbucker, and they're kind of like a 50s style, if you will. But the neat part about these humbuckers is because they are a lower to mid-range output. You have less noise involved with that. You have more articulation, and the sound is more true. It lets the body weight, the natural tonality of the guitar itself come through. Whereas say some hotter pickups or some lower quality pickups that say aren't hand wound or they don't use quality material. Those can be muffled, or you can have microphonics in sound or static, or you just lose the total tonality of the guitar, and it's just has no soul. And I think that their goal behind these pickups, from looking at the design of them, the specifications, is they were looking for like a more vintage, articulate, lower output pickup. But don't let that fool you, because we know that many, say some of the other big brands that have like vintage guitars that are humbuckers and LP style guitars and stuff, those are highly sought after because of the low output and high articulation. So I imagine those pickups are really something technical.
Yeah, man. Do you wanna? Yeah. All right. That's yeah, exactly. I mean, let's check out. I'm sure people want to hear how it sounds. So I did some recording of this. So you'll see me play how it sounds like in clean and in distortion. So let's check it out. go.
Yeah, that last one's pretty neat. It gives you sort of the vibe of almost like the old school beach rock tones, kind of like from the 50s. It almost has like an airy vibe to it, but just enough bite and get the job done. That's, oh man, I'd love to try a set of those.
Cool. All right, so that's a clean. I usually don't use clean tone that much. I mean, almost not at all. So let's get into the distortion sound.
I'm really impressed with the clean tones. It just kind of reminds me of a style of pickup that maybe like jazz fusion guys or like blues players or maybe like some of these new style kind of like the Kazutaka
Nito.
or possibly like the Califia guys, like that type of rhythm playing and lead playing that requires like a very articulate, snappy pickup. Right? Like that sort of stuff comes to mind when I hear this clean tones. That's the cool part about all these configurations and like this type of pickup. I mean, you can get so many sounds out of it that's going to appeal to so many different people. Like, I'm really digging like the clean sounds on it. Particularly, and it seems like you're really digging like the heavy tones.
Yeah, I like the heavy tones. Yeah.
It could be used in like so many different situations.
Yeah, totally true. Yeah, that's a cool.
Versatile.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this guitar that there's so much variety of sound that you can play with it, right? So
there's something for everyone.
Exactly. So great guitar. Yeah, awesome. So that was the K's pickup review. This pickup is called the K's Classic Humbucker. So, yes, it's based on a classic tone.
Yeah, I think they nailed it.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So,
I noticed,
what?
well, I noticed on that when you were playing that, on the shots up close, it looks like they moved the position of the toggle switch. To a
Yeah.
different location.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Wow, you noticed that. So look at it. Yeah. So look at that toggle switch. It's not like straight, right? It's kind of like angled.
Mhm.
So I guess it's much easier to switch it, right?
Yeah, it seems like it'd be more ergonomical than, kind of like the more traditional design, where it's just kind of in line with that plate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I thought that was
If
neat.
you're trying to move around more quickly, you can kind of flick the switch and
Yeah, so
get on
that's
with your soloing or whatever.
that kind of like little, modification that they did is, I think it's really cool. All right, Jeremy. This is really cool. It's always cool to talk to you about guitars. All of your inputs and what your thoughts. It's really interesting what you think about it, and I'm glad to share with my audience about this guitar, this fantastic guitar. So thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me. It's always exciting and a joy to talk about new products, new innovations in the industry, especially from smaller luthiers who are pouring their blood, sweat, and tears into their work.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for people to try this guitar and see what they have in store next.
Overdrive
Overdrive
your life. Thank you, Jeremy. I'll see you in the next video.
See ya.